How you doing, folks, and welcome to another of my World of Tanks replays. This time what I have for you is a Tier 7 game on Corellia in my KV3. It occurs to me that I've never shown you guys a video of my KV3, which is kind of odd because the KV3 was actually the first Tier 7 heavy that I ever bought. And it's probably the first Tier 7 heavy that I actually fell in love with. You know, it doesn't really have the frontal armor of, say, T-150 is really lucky he didn't get blasted, of Black Prince, and it doesn't quite have the armor of a Tiger P. Tiger P's got 200 millimeters of frontal hull armor, but it still has really good armor. And the thing about the KV3 is it has great armor all the way around. Its gun is, you know, it's the same gun on the KV1S. It's the same gun on the IS. It's the same gun on the IS-6. If you've played World of Tanks at all, you know it. It's not very accurate. It doesn't have a great deal of penetration, but when it hits, it hurts. And the thing about the KV3 is it not only has the great armor. See, that's what I'm talking about. 415 points of damage on that T1. It not only has great armor, if not quite as great frontally as the Black Prince and maybe debatably the Tiger P, but it has it all the way around and it has hit points. And what you're seeing here is what you can do if you angle that armor properly. I mean, just look at the amount of abuse they have hurled at this KV3 as I sit here on this corner, and at least half of it is bounced off. And in the meantime, we have killed a T1, maimed a KV1, and now we're trying to work on this Tiger P. What I'm waiting on, I'd see, is that shot right there. I'm trying to put it in his cupola. And what I was going to say is I know there's somebody else out there slinging shots, but it looks to be something small. Maybe the T1 still back there shooting. Maybe the AT7. There he is. It's the T1, and now he's out. But as long as you angle it, they simply cannot penetrate you. And as you can see, we pulled this game around up until the point where we killed that T1. It was 4-8 in favor of the opposing team. Now it's 5-9. Still in favor of the opposing team, but as long as I'm sitting here like this, bar that Artie getting smart, took another shot as cupola didn't penetrate it. Now I'm getting sick of this Tiger P and I'm loading premium rounds. But unless the Artie hammers us, they are not going to get me off of this corner. Aiming for the cupola of the AT7, and that one goes in. And as long as he's going to sit there, now he's going to give us his flank. That goes in, and we track him. Still aiming for the cupola. That one goes in. This AT7 really needs to move. About the second time he got penetrated, you should have realized that I'm on. Fire a blind shot. I really thought that I could catch the flank of that AT7, but apparently not. Now we're going to work on this Tiger P. I don't know why that Tiger P moved. He had a great spot. He was like the opposite of me for his team. He was anchoring that corner, but when he moved, he messed it up. And now he's close to 130 meters where I can actually snipe his cupola. Big mistake. And now he's gone. Unfortunately, it's 8-11. And I'm about to get flanked by a Stooge, so I'm trying to turn around and make sure this guy can't get behind me. And you see the Stooge just took out our IS. And now I'm pretty sure he's going to come up this hill and try to get me. But I got something for him. Hello, Mr. Stooge. Goodbye. And now I'm going to go back and try to find that AT7. I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit because the KV3 is kind of a lumbering monstrosity. There's the AT7 and the S35CA as well. Again, AT7 just sits there. Alright, man, I'll take the shot. S35 wisely backs off. We're going to fast forward a little bit more as we move up. He bounces. And what? I'm telling you, this gun, sometimes it infuriates me. I think he actually penetrated me there. Let's see if he gets lucky a second time. Nope. That's it for him. And now what I'm doing is I'm thinking about turning around and going to help the KV1S with this AMX-12T. But I'm like, nah. He's got that T43 overwatching him. He's a heavy. He should be fine. They're dancing around, dancing around, dancing around. AMX-12T kills the KV1S. Unbelievable. So now I'm like, oh, I'm not going back now. I'm going up here to kill this Artie, and then I'm going to cap, and hopefully I get there before he does. And whoop, there's the Artie. Oh, the shot donks unbelievably. Trying to trick the M44 into firing. He doesn't fire, so I just come out and take my shot. And that's Top Gun. And we're going to go on up here and cap. The T43 is going to come off of his perch and cap with us. And what's going to happen is the AMX-12T is going to go to our cap. And this is going to end up being a cap win. So there you have it. Pretty impressive game with the KV3. Let's take a look at the results screen. So you can see here we got 84,304 credits for that win, 3,998 experience points. That was our double for the day. We got a steel wall and a Top Gun. Let's take a look at the team scores. And you can see here that we put out 3,829 points of damage, just dominating that game. Killed 6 enemy tanks. 1,333 base experience, and there was no one that even came close to doing the damage that we did in that particular game. If we take a look at the detailed report, you can see that we fired 20 shots, 19 of which actually hit. That's uncommon with that 122mm Russian gun. It's not very accurate, but of the 19 hits, only 14 penetrated. That Tiger P gave us a lot of trouble, but that totals out our 3,829 points of damage. More impressively, look at the hits. We took 22 hits sitting there on that corner, 9 of which penetrated, 13 bounced off, giving us a total potential damage received of 4,750. Keeping in mind, we've only got 1,500 hit points on this tank, and we were still in the fight at the end of the game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I love the KV3. At Tier 7, it is just a monstrosity. It takes abuse like no other. And I really like this tank. As long as you close with the enemy, get into close range where the inaccuracy gun doesn't matter, there are very, very few things that can stand up to you. So, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a great game. I loved that game. And I really enjoy watching this video, and I hope you did too. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.